You know, we've all seen them. Construction sites, huge outdoor events. But have you ever really stopped to think about what it takes to work safely, way up in the air, when the ground is a total mess? It's a huge problem, and today we're going to break down the incredible machines that were literally built to solve it.
So let's get right to the core of the issue. Not all ground is a nice, flat, concrete slab. In the real world, it's messy, it's unpredictable, and that creates a massive headache for both safety and just getting the job done efficiently.
I mean, really think about it. How do you put up massive lighting rigs for a music festival on a bumpy, grassy field? Where, do repairs on a building when it's surrounded by mud and rocks? That's the exact question that led to the invention of a very, very specific tool.
And this isn't some rare problem. It's everywhere, from muddy construction sites to uneven farm fields. Your standard run-of-the-mill lift just isn't going to cut it. No way. It's unstable, it can't get any grip, and frankly, it's just not safe. You need a specialist. And that specialist is the rough terrain scissor lift. This machine right here is the hero of our story. It's been designed from the wheels up to absolutely conquer those tough environments we were just talking about.
So what exactly is it? Well, yeah, it's a platform that goes up, but it's got some serious upgrades. The key words you really got to focus on are stability and safety, especially when you're on those uneven surfaces. It's not just about getting high up, it's about being rock solid once you're there. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. A standard lift is kind of like your family sedan. It's perfect on smooth paved roads. The rough terrain lift, though, that's the heavy-duty 4x4 off-roader. It's got four-wheel drive, these big, gnarly tires, and its secret weapon, an oscillating axle. We're talking about a completely different animal here.
Okay, so this tech is awesome, but how does it actually translate into models you can use? Well, with Genie, the very first choice you have to make is all about power. They've split their entire rough terrain lineup into two main families based on just that.
It's really simple. You've got the RT series and you've got the BE series. Just think of them as two different ways to solve that high ground problem, and each one has its own unique advantage.
The RT series is just pure, raw power. It runs on diesel or dual fuel like gas or propane, and it is built for the absolute toughest outdoor jobs. The BE series, that stands for Bi Energy, is this smart, flexible hybrid. It's got a diesel engine for all the power you need outside, but then you can switch it over to a quiet, zero-emission electric motor for when you move the work indoors. It's the best of both worlds. All right, so once you've picked your power, RT for pure muscle or BE for that awesome flexibility, the next question is pretty darn straightforward. How high do you actually need to go? The lineup kicks off with a working height of 26 feet. This model is the GS2669, and what's cool is it comes in both the RT and the BE flavors. It's a perfect starting point for so many common jobs out there.
Need to get up just a little bit higher? No problem. The next step up is the GS3369, and that'll get you to a 33-foot platform height. And yep, you guessed it, you can get this one in either the powerful RT or the versatile BE setup. And for those really demanding jobs, the ones that need the most reach, there's the GS4069. This beast tops out at an impressive 40 feet. It's the king of the hill for both the RT and the BE series.
So you see, it really is just a simple ladder of options. You figure out the reach you need, 26, 33, or 40 feet, and Genie has a model perfectly designed for that job.
So it really all just boils down to this. Two main families, each defined by its power source. And within each family, you get three height options. It's a really clear, logical system that makes it easy to match the perfect machine to whatever the job throws at you. Okay, so we know what they are, we know the options. But let's get back to what really makes them so special. What's the technology that makes them the right tool for these tough jobs? What's the secret sauce?
Right. This is the #1 question everyone asks, and for good reason. How does a machine that weighs thousands of pounds stay perfectly stable and level on bumpy, uneven ground? And here is the magic. It's called the oscillating axle. Instead of being totally rigid, this axle lets the wheels move up and down on their own. That means if one wheel drives into a little dip, the other three stay planted firmly on the ground. That feature, plus the four-wheel drive, gives you just incredible stability and traction. Okay, here's another big question. This one's all about productivity. Once you're way up in the air, how do you work on a bigger area without having to constantly bring the whole platform down just to move the machine? The answer is the platform extension deck. It's such a smart feature. A section of the platform literally just slides out, giving workers several extra feet of reach. This is a massive time saver. It lets crews get over obstacles on the ground without ever having to come down and reposition the whole lift.
So, at the end of the day, it really all comes down to this single point. The most important thing about these machines is that they give you a stable, safe place to work where a standard lift just flat out can't operate. It's not even an option.
And that kind of leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. The fact that the buy energy line even exists shows there's a trend, right? As more and more job sites demand lower emissions and quieter machines, you have to wonder, is this kind of hybrid technology going to become the new standard for all heavy machinery? It's definitely something to think about.